Alright guys, so in this video I want to share with you guys what I am feeding my sulcata tortoises today. This right here is group number 2. We got cuatro, some of the females as well. For those that don't know, sulcata tortoises are a grassland species, meaning that 80% of their diet consists of hays and grasses. As you guys also know, I love to feed orchard grass as a main staple because it is high in fiber and is what sulcata tortoises need. That being said, every once in a while I love to sprinkle down some produce. As you can see right behind me, we have some romaine lettuce, some green squash and yellow squash. And also, if you notice very closely, I did throw in some apples this time. As you can see, I took out all the seeds, took out the little cores and things like that. Apple is something that I will feed, every blue moon. I don't feed this often. And as you guys know, my preferred fruit to feed tortoises is watermelons, cantaloupe, honeydew, just because it offers a lot more hydration. So with that being said, in the next clip, you guys will see the tortoises munching on some of this, and then we'll move on to the next ones. Alright, so right here we got Win and Dixie enjoying some of the romaine lettuce and all the things that you guys saw with what I fed for group number 2. And right here we've got the rest, and that means that we only have group number 1 left, which is Gabs, Gaia, Daisy, and Mr. Goobs. There's Louie, my dog. As you guys noticed, yesterday I had placed down a fresh pile of orchard grass, and of course right here these two are just getting some sun because it was a little bit chilly today. There's Mr. Goobs, and I'm assuming inside the heated shelter there is Gabs. She's kind of just waking up too. So what I'll do is once I place this down, I will go ahead and grab them out of the shelter so like that they can see that there's some food. So basically I like to sprinkle it around, spread it all nice all over the place like that these guys can enjoy their lettuce. Make sure everything that they can get is obviously in an even manner. And then right here the rest kind of just gets tossed down. Things that fly all over the place are good just because it provides them some enrichment. Like that they're able to obviously you don't have to smell things out and find things. All right, so I went ahead, got Gabs out of the heated shelter. There's Goobs munching on the romaine. These two are fighting over a small piece when there's a whole pile right in front of them. But some things to know and understand when feeding your tortoises fruit is you have to give it in moderation. Like I've explained earlier and I've explained multiple times, they are a grassland species, so higher in fiber things such as this orchard grass is the key component for their diet. When I do provide fruit such as this apple, or when I do provide melon, I provide it very sparsely, and I do it in a manner that obviously they're not going to be expecting it all the time. And that's just because it has too much sugar. Their digestive system isn't made for that. So when you feed them too much sugar, one, you're depriving them of other nutrients that they need and require. And then also, you're gonna give them problems with their digestive system. Their digestive tract will get a little bit too loose. They'll have loose stool, and we don't want that. For a tortoise, we wanna get a stool like this, nice and caked up, very, very solid, no liquid around it, looks good, nice and dry. And then also, that's because they are eating hays and grasses all the time. These 4 right here are doing great. I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update also, show you guys how they're doing. And as you can see, everybody's eating right on cue, so that's very important. So with that being said, this is group number 1. Alright, so with that being said, always remember 80% of a sulcata tortoise's diet or any grassland species is going to be grasses and hays because it is high in fiber, and that is very important for these guys. I love to feed orchard grass. It is the highest in fiber. It's a softer hay. They really love it. Every once in a while, I'll do switch it up though, and I'll provide some Timothy hay. A lot of people always ask me, where can I get these hays and how do you get them? I look at my local feed stores, so a place that would sell horse food and things like that. So make sure you go and check those places. They most commonly will have Timothy hay, and they'll have alfalfa hay. I like to stay away from alfalfa just because it is a little bit higher in protein than what I like to feed. And obviously too much protein for these guys can also be harmful as well. So with that being said, keep those things in mind. Hope you guys enjoyed 100%. Thank you for all the constant support you guys give me on YouTube, TikTok, and my Instagram. We recently just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, and I'm super grateful for that. So it's a little bit of a shorter video. Things just went all over the place. Wanted to share with you guys that I fed some apples. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Check me out on my other social medias like TikTok and Instagram, also at Ready Reptiles. And thank you so much for watching. See you, my fellow herpers.